Sorry about that, fellas. That was my my battery change. So yeah, whether that's because I'm using a generic one or something, but it's pretty hot. So hopefully we're gonna. My pocket's not gonna flame out. So we'll see how we go with that. I've just got to put it away so we don't lose it. As I said, I got the impression I've either I've lost one, or Maxi Moomoo's took it from RD Sue's lounge room when I went out filming one day. I mean, he came back and gave me my my other torch, my other LED torch back after about having it for a year or so. So it's either one thing or the other. So I just find it very hard to understand how a battery of that size should come out of my little hole in my pocket as I jump across the creek, you know. Yeah, it's just too big, you know. So the only other scenario is I remember charging it up in RD Sue's lounge room, and it just not being able to find it when I got back after doing some filming over at the. This was about a year or so ago. So, and as my partner was saying, they reckon his mum doesn't like tat, but he's a bit of a hoarder sort of thing. So they're in conflict at the moment, especially when he starts going into collecting mode. You know, especially with these new Star Wars movies and stuff. Now, can you see these midges in the air? I'm assuming we're still on. Yeah, we're on general focus. It's very green now, but when I was doing it, I think it must have been in July, because they were getting a bit ratty, I think they were. I may even actually have it on video, because I remember I was filming the John Yates thing, because I remember there was a few tubers dug out or something, and I said to them, don't forget the stem, because they were going to throw the stem away. I said, but you can grow new tubers from the stem and things like that. I think that's on the video. If I can get that from the lockup, that would be quite interesting, because most people, I learnt that in WA, I think it was. Yeah, WA? I think it was WA. Well, it was Memories of WA that taught me to investigate that, because in my early teenage years, when I came across it, I started germinating stuff from seed, and I grew them for years and years and years, and I grew them for about 30 years or something. And then I had to give my Sarracenia collection away to Patrick Kinsella, and then slowly my tubers drops with these ones I'd grown from seed and had for so many years, and they're just the basic stuff, you know, the plantationii, the whittieri, all the common stuff I'd grown from seed, you know, stuff I'd done before Donnie was doing in his video sort of thing. And I slowly, that diminished as I put my efforts into, you know, trying to get to the end of the journey. But it's so hard, as I say, you know, there's something there, and it's so frustrating. Because you go out in places like this and you think, what is Mother Nature hiding? She's got it, no, she's got it off pat, of course. And why is Australia the one country in the world with the, you know, we're so flat, we've got a lot of serpentine, we're very salty, we've been inundated by the open ocean at least 3 times. We've had so much seawater, it's got so heavy that it's depressed part of the continent. So unlike most other places, we actually have rivers that actually tend to flow inland when they actually do have enough water to actually flow, which is unusual. Of course, you know, the rule is rivers flow to the ocean, which is not true for certain parts of Australia, mainly in the depressed part of Australia that's been depressed by the weight of seawater, because it was such a big expanse of water. You know, every litre weighs 1 kilo. So, you know, if you've got a big ocean there, you've got a lot of tonnage, and I don't think that shed was there when I came before. But I remember going down some sort of pathway which I thought was next to the veg. It was like a bit of a stony pathway, and it was a bit of a hard going down. Back then it was even harder coming back up, and I was really knackered when I came back, because I think maybe that's what it was. I had a time limit to get back up, because I don't think I had a mobile phone back then. Oh, here we go, I've got someone else down there. Are they going down or coming back up? I think they're going down, so they're probably going to be going down to see the prairie foliage. Well, I don't think there was much else down there. There's hypnum and prairie foliage, and that's about it, over some sort of stream area. But there was other places you could be tempted to spend time in, but you know, I don't think, like today, I don't think we got the time. I think it's going to be like a half-hour trip and back home by 4:30, 5 o'clock, I think, and a nice hot shower. And I've already pre-made some schnitters for today because I thought this bloke was going to be here by midday. You know, it would be nice to have the phone call before the midday, so I'm not going to make it by midday. Yeah, so where is the pathway? I don't know. Okay. I think it's down here, but we'll see. Unless the pathway's further in these trees are growing, I don't know. As I remember right, there wasn't too much to look at until we got down to the creek line, but we'll see. Unless we're going to stumble onto the path, or was that half the problem? Early on it was actually finding the path. It wasn't a well-maintained track. I've got some kangaroo thorns in my crock and they're getting wet and they're starting to stick in. Bugger. Nothing worse than that. There was... Oh yeah, I got one in my bloody big toe. And it's going to be annoying. Go on, Richard, you can cope with it. Just switch off the pain. Yeah. Oh, fellas, where is this track? Oh, bugger. It was so easy. It was like a track. You just saw it going right down the hillside, and you just walked the way down, got to the creek, and lo and behold, don't tell them they've decided to native veg this corner of the patch and they've gone right over the path. Well, it has been 12 years. I think we're just going to have to walk through here, fellas, and get a vista. Find out what the heck we're doing. Because, as I said, can't wait to get some of this footage back from the lockup. It will explain a lot. I think we're going to get a vista. Maybe even a faster way down. It's going to be a bit rocky, though. I think. We're on 8 minutes now, so maybe time to start a new clip.